Alrighty, welcome back to the Morning Drill. 8:42 is our time on this Wednesday morning, middle of the week, 4th day of June. Have some special guests joining us this morning. Oh, they look so happy.
Kelly's always happy to be here.
She's getting better. She used to cry. Remember, we'd have to take...
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding, Kelly.
I do remember that. No, it wasn't a joke. Maybe I cried before I got here.
You brought somebody very special with you.
I did. This is Evelyn Lingo. She works in my office with me, and she's graduating this Friday.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's so exciting.
I am too.
So, all right, before we get into your story, I kind of want to set up the events for this Friday. What's going on?
We're graduating. I manage the GED diploma class for the Titusville High School. We work in collaboration with them. I am, of course, from the Crawford County Read program. And we have 2 classes per year, one in the fall, one in the spring. And then in June, everybody gets together and we have a cap and gown ceremony. Everybody walks. It's fantastic. So graduation is Friday in the high school gym in Titusville, 5 o'clock. It's open to the public, so if you know anybody that's graduating or you just want to come to a great event that'll touch your heart, come. It's fantastic.
Again, that's this Friday. Mm-hmm. And now, while the kids are down at Carter Field, you guys are going to be...
Ours is at 5 o'clock. The regular graduation at Carter Field is at 7.
Right, but you're in the gym?
We're in the gym.
Okay. Mm-hmm. How are you? There's the big smile. There's the big smile. We talked a little bit about this. What was that? Back in February at the Valentine's dance? Mm-hmm. Walk us through the process of what led you to the decision to go and get this done.
Mainly Kelly pushing me.
Oh, good. Oh, good. What a good reputation.
No, I started working for the Read program a year ago, last December, a year ago. And I've always wanted to get my diploma, and I just never pursued it. And so with her encouragement and my granddaughter's encouragement, I decided to go for it. And so I did. I got my GED in December, my diploma. And so Friday I'll get my high school diploma.
Wow.
Amazing what happens when you surround yourself with positive people.
Isn't it, though? It is. You have to be positive. And there was days, you asked Kelly, I'd go into work and I'd be pulling my hair out, and I said, I'm not doing it. There's no way I'm doing this. You know? I mean, at my age, I can't do this. Well, of course you can. Well, I did it.
Maybe this isn't the right question. Was the experience easier than you thought? Was it challenging as you thought? I mean, what were your expectations going into this?
Thinking I couldn't do it, mainly.
So at what point did you...
You're harder on yourself.
At what point did you say, you know what, I can do this?
Right. I think about halfway through.
But that has to be encouraging, though, to say, you know what, I can do this.
But I was tutored with math because when I went to school, I only had like 6 weeks of algebra. So I had to have algebra and geometry to pass my GED. And so I got tutored in with a regular class there at the office for math and went through that. And if it wouldn't have been for that, I'd have never made it.
It sounds like it was your biggest challenge.
It was. Math was my hardest. It was my hardest. And GED, I was worried. 8-hour test, no problem. But the high school diploma, essays and more essays. I said, this was terrible. It was. The essays, I hate writing essays. And we had 17 projects we had to complete. And I think over half of them was essays.
Wow. Yeah. But you did it.
I did it.
What were your thoughts after knowing you completed and you passed everything and you're getting that piece of paper?
I'm excited. In fact, I'm doing a class speech Friday night. And I'm very excited because I know if I can do it, anybody can do it. And because I was just like everybody else. When I was 16, I knew it all, and I quit school, So I've been all these years, never have a diploma, and within a year I'm getting 2 of them.
Wow. So. Kelly, what goes through your mind when you hear a story like that?
Well, like I said, the ceremony Friday, I hear stories like hers and so many different stories that I can't share because we're confidential, but you know, there are people that were bullied in school or had abuse or had babies or quit to go to work. There are all kinds of stories out there, and it just tugs on your heartstrings. I don't know, it touches my heart. And I'm just so glad to be part of a program where I can give a second chance or a third chance or a fourth chance. Another issue out there that we have is substance abuse issues. I see a lot of that. So there are people who are looked down on by others, and they don't ever think that they'll make it, but they can. And I love to be part of that. I love to be part of that. But it touches my heart all the time. I was with them the day that they took the GED, and I was looking at the computer when the scores came up, and we cried. I cried, you know. I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling to be able to be just this small part of that.
A lot of people in their jobs, they have days that stress them out, some, you know, more than others. But there are those moments, too, when you realize, you know what, I'm in the right place. I love what I do. This is a great job. Is that one of those moments for you, or will this Friday be one of those moments for you?
Oh, absolutely. I do have those stressed out days. I really do, and Evelyn has witnessed those.
We do.
But I'll tell you, it's so worth it. It makes it all worth it. Friday at 5 o'clock makes it all worth it.
Just the, I guess the amount of time that you have to put into to achieving this. It can be difficult when somebody is working or raising a family, but it's not impossible either. And I think that's the thing that people need to understand. If you did not graduate, if you dropped out for those reasons you mentioned, maybe you had a baby or you knew it all, or whatever the reasons are, and you're looking back at your life saying, I wish I would have done that. Well, you don't need to say, I wish I would have. You could do something about it now. And the excuse of family and job, those are important. And I'm sure there are times when that can get stressful. But the thing to take away from this is you can still do this. You can still make time to do this. It's a little bit of a sacrifice.
I would recommend it to anybody, the program. It's a beautiful program.
And your schedule's pretty flexible, isn't it, as far as the tutoring and what have you?
As far as the tutoring part, yes. We have set days that we have classes. The classes are in the evening. And they're changing this semester because we have a new GED test that came out in January.
Right.
We talked about that once before. And we're finding that we actually need more time to get everything in.
Wow.
So the new classes will be from 5:30 to 9, which is the same, but we're having 3 days a week instead of 2.
Wow.
They'll be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, because we need the time to get stuff in. But back to your question, it's absolutely doable. I have had people that have come into the program and things happen. You know, they have a baby in the middle of it, or there's some personal issue and they don't make it. They have to quit. But you know what? They can always come back. I have a person this time, I think this was her 3rd time through class, and she made it this time. And
Wow.
she got her project in, and she's going to walk in a cap and gown on Friday. So absolutely, absolutely, you can always come back and do it.
What's the, and I know we've talked about this, but for those maybe just seeing this for the first time and really thinking, wow, I could do this, or I can do this, what sort of, what's the first step? Is it contacting the office? Is it sitting down and evaluating everybody on an individual basis?
Yes. All they have to do is give us a call at the Titusville office, 827-0212, or stop in. We're in Suite 309 in the Park Building, which is 115 South Washington Street. But just contact me. And the basic steps are you have to be at a 9th grade reading level, so we have to do an assessment. The person will be assessed in English, which is reading and grammar, and they'll be assessed in math, and that'll give me a grade level equivalent. So I know if they're at that 9th grade. And the reason they have to be at a 9th grade reading level is so that they can handle the material. It's not easy material. It's not an easy thing. Now, the good thing with me managing the class with the diploma class being tied to the READ program is if you're not ready for the class, then I can tutor you. I can get you a tutor, and we can get you ready for the class. So that's the good thing. But there's an assessment, then there's intake, which is just basic information, and there's orientation, which tells you about your options in the program.
Did you find that learning was more enjoyable at this stage in your life as opposed to, let's say, 15, 16, keeping that interest? Because I understand, as kids sitting in that classroom, sometimes, they're looking out the window thinking, I can go out and do whatever. I can conquer the world. And that, attention's not there in the classroom. Did you develop that passion for education?
Yeah, and I enjoyed the kids. I mean, they so much younger than me, but I really enjoyed it. And I think we've, just about all of them, we've respected one another, and more or less kept in contact. And it'll be great Friday seeing all of them again. Some of them we haven't seen since the last day, But I think it'll be great.
How's this change your approach to what you do with the READ program? I mean, when somebody walks into that office, do you sit there and you go, you know what? I've been in your shoes.
I have told him that. Ask Kelly.
It's constant. Yeah.
I have told him that if I can do it, you can do it. And I encourage him, and I encourage him not to quit school. I would not encourage anybody to quit school. I think I think you should finish no matter what, because it's not easy. That is not easy to do.
What do you do? I guess the question is what's next? What comes after your?
I'm retiring.
I don't see that happening.
I do.
She has quite a few things she does in her life. She has a social life, so I can see that happening. But
Yes.
she won't sit idle. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I won't sit idle, but I will retire. I got a boy that retired April the 31st from Army.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. And I've got one that's in CAPS and granddaughter in college. I mean, I'm going to enjoy life.
Well, good.
Yes.
Congratulations. And now you have this as sort of the best icing on the cake ever.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I feel I do. If I get through Friday night, I will.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Will there be a few tears from you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had so many calls from, I have a cousin that lives in Erie and owns a business, and she's not even going on vacation until she comes down to graduation. She won't miss it.
Oh, wow.
Honest to God, this is going to be our biggest graduation ever, and it's just because of people that Evelyn knows that are coming to graduation. I hope we have enough seats. I'm serious.
That's so exciting.
Well, that's a good problem to have.
Yes, it is. Yeah, you have to be very proud. Is it hard to get the message out for folks who are looking to pick up their paper? I mean, how do you let people know that you're here?
A lot of it's just word of mouth. Mm-hmm. A couple of times I haven't even advertised that we were starting a new program because people tell people, and I fill a class before I get a chance to put it in the paper. We will put it in the paper. I'm here to tell you that I've already started doing intakes and assessments for the new class that starts in August. It will start August 25th and run through December 5th, I believe. It's the first week in December anyway. But I've already started that. I get referrals from the school. I think we're pretty well known in the area. I get referrals from other agencies. People call the library, and then they call me United Way. Just referrals from all over. But we will put it in the paper, and everybody watches you, so everybody should know, right?
No comment.
That's the theory.
Okay, well, that's what I was hoping for. That's why I'm here.
No. What do you do between Saturday and August? What goes on in the office?
We're busy taking calls, doing intakes, doing assessments, getting ready for the class. But the other part of that is the one-on-one program never stops. We don't take summers off like some people can. We just keep going. We have our volunteer tutors that meet with learners in our office, and I'll train new tutors if I can get any. That's another thing I'm here for. Please, 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 if you know anybody that has 3 hours a week has a 4-year degree, doesn't matter in what, and they are willing to volunteer. I need tutors desperately.
In what areas? Does it matter?
No.
I mean, what in the areas that you need tutoring in?
We need everything from beginning reading. I mean, I have some people that are beginning readers right up through studying for the GED. I have a girl that goes to nursing that needs help with grammar, with English right now, writing. So I have all different levels. There's math, reading, writing, social studies, science, studying for a driver's permit, just all different kinds of things. But I can tell you right now, we did a list yesterday or the day before, we have 12 people right now that need tutored. I don't have tutors. I will be going to Meadville 2 days a week, at least 2 to 3 days a week, all summer long to cover. Yeah, to cover for one of my coworkers who's going on maternity leave. Congratulations, Jody. I'm happy, for her, but I have to go to Meadville a couple of times a week, which takes me away from here.
Right.
So I'm trying to fill my schedule on the days that I know I will be here, but I can't tutor 12 people. I can't do it. My schedule won't permit it.
So if you're interested in volunteering and helping out, how can they get a hold of you?
827-0212.
0212.
I have a Facebook page. Contact me on Facebook, anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Or 671-4447. That's my cell.
All right. Ladies, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mark, what'd you learn today?
Wow. I learned I could probably be a tutor if I wanted to be.
Oh, please.
No.
Please.
Read his news stories. And then
3
you'll
hours. Just 3 hours. We'll give him low level. I don't care.
you have spell
3
check.
hours.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Kelly, what'd you learn?
What did I learn? What? I swear to God, you always think of a question to put me on the spot.
Well, don't ever be the last segment of our show when we ask this question.
What did I learn? I learned I want to go to that event in Blooming Valley. That's what I learned. I'm excited about
Pink
that.
Days in Bloom.
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
Really? I want to go with her to Blooming Valley.
Ladies, thank you. And now,
Thank you for having us.
anytime.
Okay.
Alrighty. Increasing clouds today, a high of 76. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning for the morning drill.